The AMG Driving Academy, one of the most exclusive driving courses in the world in the middle of Lapland in Sweden. AMG's Drift School takes place between January and April. Here in Arjeplog, men's dreams become reality. I'm as happy as a little kid at Christmas, like I've got a present to unwrap. That's how happy I am right now. But the present is being here, seeing the wonderful snow gleaming in the sun, and being able to drive the car however you like, sideways into the corners, and let your emotions run wild.
In glänzender Sonne und jetzt das Auto ausführen zu dürfen, ja, wie man einfach jetzt Lust dazu hat, ne? Und einfach so quer in die Kurven rein und so die Gefühle vollen freien Lauf lassen.
Twice a year, Michael gets together with his friends for a driving course. In the summer, it's on a racetrack. In the winter, a frozen lake. His goal up here in the north is to have complete control of his car, a C63 AMG. Super exciting. It has to be tried out. Time for the first lesson, which takes place outside on the frozen lake Sakaträsket, to be precise. The ice is up to 80 centimeters thick at this time of year. The teachers are all experienced racing drivers, and the syllabus is designed accordingly. Your task is to sweep from left to right and try not to drive in a straight line at any point, but rather to drift the whole way. That's your task for the next hour. Have fun, take your places, and off you go.
Da wünsche ich euch jetzt viel Spaß, nehmt Platz und los geht's.
Dankeschön.
In normal driving academies, the aim is to drive the perfect line. Here, what counts is the perfect drift. The slippery surface has an advantage. On ice, this unstable driving state can be practiced safely. Only on ice can up to 12 participants slowly approach their limits. It's just fantastic. You come flying across and you're saying, oh God, how do I do this? But then it just works brilliantly. You can feel that you've got your car more under control from lap to lap. Now we polish the whole thing up a bit. This is advanced training, and now we want to see if we can give it a certain kick. To help the instructors and to analyze what the participants are really doing out on the ice, we have a data analysis device that's used in motorsport. On the roof, there's a GPS antenna which measures the position and the speed. Inside the device, there's a sensor to measure forwards and lateral acceleration, which notes the tiniest movements with the gas pedal, steering wheel, and brake. This is all stored on a memory card, like in a camera. I put the card in and start the recording. Now we're ready, we can drive, and every centimeter we drive will be stored, ready to be analyzed later on the PC to see where the time differences come from. At 4,800 euros for 4 days of driving, it's no cheap thrill. But for that, the participants are on the lake for up to 7 hours every day, and the additional services don't leave anything to be desired. In between practices, there's also critique of the maneuvers. Just like in motor racing, professional data analysis helps here. Everyone wants to excel with good times, but the recorded data is merciless and incorruptible. It's so slippery too. You really have to just give enough gas that you take the drag torque off the rear wheels and maintaining very gentle propulsion to stay on the inside. You're really taking just a tiny millimeter of movement on the gas pedal. The important thing on the load alteration slalom is to keep your focus on the line and not on the cones, otherwise we'll hit them. Instead, if you want to narrowly pass them on the right or left, so keep your focus on where we want to be driving to and pull the car through. Each one of AMG's cars has over 360 horsepower, high performance. In order to get this power on the ice, AMG gives the cars an essential refit. The spiked tires guarantee the maximum traction and therefore dynamics, and they're equipped with 200 spikes, each 2.5 millimeters long. On top of that, AMG deactivates the ESP, just like for every C63, and at the front we've added underride protection to protect the car from cones and snow. The cars reach up to 150 kilometers an hour on the bare ice, and even the spikes have their limits, which Michael in his SLK soon learns. But here, there's always a soft landing. And if someone gets stuck, silver angels in the form of a G-Class are immediately dispatched.
Okay.
Celebrity assistance. Bernd Schneider is an AMG instructor. The problem is the car hits the snow and the wheels lose grip. Plus you've got the ice and then it's stuck. But with manpower and teamwork, we'll manage. On the last lap, I wanted to do a Norwegian flip turn here. That means you come in sideways and then make a half turn to take a 90-degree corner. It was a bit too fast.
Aber das war ein bisschen zu schnell.
4 p.m. The participants head back to the hotel. 7 hours of driving at a time is enough. And besides, this far north it'll be dark already in another half an hour. The next day at 6 a.m. Before the participants can go back onto the ice makers come. Stefan Hallnor is one of them, and he has been preparing the lakes at Arjeplog for over 10 years.
When the snow comes on the ice, we don't want any snow, because if it's clean ice, it grows fast. About 3 centimeters each day if it's no snow on it. But if the snow comes on the ice, we must go out with the snowmobile and pack it. And every time it snows, we must go out. Until we can go out with some small JCBs, we need about 20 centimeters to go out with the small JCBs.
But the ice makers have to stay alert nonetheless.
For 5 years ago, I saw the ice has broken, and I come with a small JCB, but I couldn't stop. The ice was so slippery, so I come out on the, and then the machine stayed like this, and I jump, and the machine go down to the bottom. It was 10 meters. So it can be very dangerous.
There's no danger for the participants at the AMG Driving Academy. In mid-February, the ice on the lake is at least 80 centimeters thick and would even hold an aeroplane. The highlight of the last day of training is the racing taxi. Specifically modified for winter sports, this C63 is lighter than its production counterpart. The AMG Racing Taxi is the ultimate race car on the frozen lake. Equipped with World Rally Car tires, it has more than enough grip. First of all, I'm a passenger, which is something completely unfamiliar to me and which I actually never wanted to be. But here on the ice, it's amazing fun to teach people and show them how to drive with spikes on ice. I'd rather be driving, but seeing how much people enjoy it is also good.
Maximal Speed, Speed. Bremsen und lösen und rutschen lassen und warten. Vorsichtig, nicht zu viel ans Gas. Warten. Direkt an die Blickführung, du musst da rüber gucken. Ja? Immer die Blickführung behalten. Das ist wichtig, egal was du machst, immer das Ziel im Auge halten.
The spikes on the racing taxi's tires are 7 millimeters long. They have a really powerful grip on the ice. That was fantastic. It's really hard work, and it's unbelievable what you can get out of the car on the ice. It's fascinating what you can manage, and someone sitting next to you saying, watch out, do this, do that. It's crazy, really crazy. It's an unbelievable experience. It's like being on a roller coaster, dodgems, and God knows what else, all rolled into one. To end the course, there's the Race of Champs, with an extra kick. The race takes place in the dark. In the Race of Champs, one driver starts at one side of the track and the other on the other side, and whoever crosses his line first after one lap has won the contest. It's also fun to finish with because all the other participants really cheer them on. Michael has already worked out the right tactics for the Race of Champs.
Gas, gas, gas.
No, really. There's no tactics anymore. Just make sure you go forwards. Man against man, machine against machine. This is when it counts.
3, 2, 1, go!
They're off. Both competitors manage 2 laps on the slippery surface, and at extreme temperatures too, minus 27 degrees. The only thing that's red hot here are the C63 spikes. Now they're both coming. Mike is through. Mike is the champion.
The champion is Mike.
Champion. Mike, congratulations, brilliantly done. I wanted to put my foot down, 360 didn't work.
Ja, ich habe ein bisschen Gas gegeben, denke ich, machen wir das 360, aber das hat ja nicht funktioniert. Grandioses Erlebnis.
A terrific experience with a lot of memories to take away, plus fun with your friends and everything that goes with that. It doesn't get better than this.
Besser kann es nicht sein.